Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again at the gold market right now. So you can see on the gold market we have a bit unexpected performance. It's mostly, well, I did not see any other news, and actually if you'll take a look at the headlines, you'll see that probably it might be explained only from the news from the China, whereas national currency have increased and stock market in Asia as well, and that has pressed on the United States dollar. Although personally, I actually think that this is not quite correct explanation, because we do not see any weakness in the United States dollar. If we'll take a look at the chart, also we do not see any weakness in a 10-year yield. Yes, it was some pullback out from the top. Let's take a look. Recently, market has returned back up. So in the gold markets, probably some other reasons why this upward action has started here. We will see. But in these circumstances, if you know really the background, you could share it in the forum with others, because currently I just have checked around and haven't found any news that could trigger so significant upward action on the gold. So maybe just result booking before the weekend, something of that sort. Because we'll take a look at the news line, I do not see anything. So yes, here you could see that gold price after China data boosts yuan against dollar. But take a look at the dollar index, you would not see any significant pullback. So hardly this is a real impact on the gold market performance. Anyway, here we need to see for progress of this pullback. It is interesting. It's just because depending on what will happen here, it will tell us what could follow on the next week. Particularly speaking, if on the daily chart we will see price return back in this consolidation, it could make possible this A, B, C bottom deep edge into the upside. So market could return back to the 1960 level, at least forming some kind of this catalyst steeple to sell, or at least A, B, C deep edge in the beginning. So if we'll get some other news and we'll see what really the background of this upward action, who knows, maybe it might become the starting point of the gold rising, because as you know, the situation in general global economy in the United States as well is far from the perfect. So it really could be some rebalancing of the portfolios in favor of the gold, because we see the constant gold buying and rising demand as from the population, as from the central banks and others. So that might be the reason. So anyway, from the technical point of view, if we'll take a look at lower time frames, here's what we have. Market right now is coming to the confidence resistance after the touching COP. In general, this performance also tells that here something has happened, just because this, from the technical point of view, this is not correct performance. When the market hits the COP, forming some consolidation and already start downward action below it, moving down to the OP, suddenly it interrupted, forming this reversal upward action, some kind of the engulfing, and returns it back up. This tells that short-term bearish context, short-term bearish sentiment has been broken, and market should climb higher. Still, it comes into the confluence 1920. It means that in today's session probably we will get some pullback. Currently, makes no sense to consider any new short positions by far on this performance. In a very short-term perspective, in intraday charts, we could consider maybe even this kind of pattern. This will be not quite the hand shorts, just actually a few minutes ago it was the hand shorts I would like to show you, but you can see markets climbing higher. Well, anyway, it's already testing the confluence, and maybe the line will be a bit sloped here. So market could show still some pullback to forming the shoulder, and we could get, in perspective of the few sessions, some kind of the A, B, C pattern to the upside. That's the thing that we could consider. And once the pullback will happen, we could consider some support areas, support levels. This also needs to be updated, because current is market moving higher. So the some pullback, we could consider the forming of the right arm to make a decision on possible short-term taking the scalp long position here. It's possible extension. So that's what we have from the gold. The reasons for this rally is yet to be estimated. I tried to dig it a bit deeper, because action looks not really very small. If I will find something interesting, we will definitely discuss it in our weekly report. But for now, as a bottom line, we're not considering taking new shorts. For taking the new long position, we wait the pullback out from the confluence, because this is relatively strong area, as you could see, and watching for some level currently around 1907, 1910 probably, where theoretically it will be possible to take the position, but probably this will happen already on the next week. Also guys, I beg your pardon for maybe not very quality sound because I'm now on the road, as I said in today's Euro video. So but in the weekend I will be in the office and actually we return back to our common using of the charts. Today, as you can see, I'm also using the trading view. It's just for one session, just for today. So let's see what performance gold will show today.